Hello ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube community, my name is Scootaloo, and today we're going to be looking at a VOD from yours truly. Now this is going to be like a whole VOD review thing that I'm going to do for myself. This one kinda is in particular, and it's about this soldier I'm currently damage boosting in this frame. The guy's name, if you really want to know, is just Nick. I'm not going to give his battle tag. I have already, or I'm going to file a report against him for being toxic. And I'll probably use as video evidence. But I want to address how you should deal with toxicity and how you should I gotta be careful with my words here, how you should address people or how you should talk to people with toxicity. Now 9 out of 10 times I would say, or I'll say 7 out of 10 times, they won't listen to you. They will either mute you or they'll go to another chat channel or something like that, and you can't really do anything about that. But in today's VOD review, we are going to be looking over my gameplay, what's happening in the gameplay, and when Soldier does mess up, and it seems like he's angry because of his own mistakes and how he can't really carry for say in this game. So let's get this VOD started. No, nothing really happens in the pre-setup. Yeah, just we have a swap. Actually, what was that swap? That was a Widow to a Reaper, I believe. Yeah. Not a bad switch, but our Reaper is pretty bad at engagements and initiating. Tanks do that, but I don't know. Our tanks this match were, I don't want to give them too much flack. They are tanking the damage so the DPS can do stuff, but they weren't really the best. They were more feeding ultimate charge and not really giving any sort of sway to the battle besides absorbing damage. So you can see, I'm gonna go up here, damage boost soldier. He's not a bad soldier. I'm gonna say that he's not a bad soldier, but our tanks do play right into a Bastion, and I don't know why they decided to half engage. I didn't see the Winston call for a Bastion, so I'm assuming that it was just a regular battle. They just have a tracer, and maybe they had a soldier, or they had a main DPS, but they brought out the Bastion, so I find that kind of interesting. D.Va is a semi... Okay, as we can see, we lost 2 tanks here. We should not be engaging here. I don't know what Reaper is doing. He's off in the corner trying to get some frags. So, okay, we got 1 frag on the Bastion. That's not going to be a lot. They still have 5 up. Okay, now we only have 3. 2 of them being supports. This soldier should be backing up right now to the high ground or into a position where he can't be dove on by, Tracer and Reaper right there. Now, I make this really dumb decision to heal soldier because the previous round, I'm sorry, I didn't have my mic or the round recorded before this because I was just gonna go oh, I'm just gonna play my placements, but I forgot. I lost my train of thought now. I don't know, it'll come to me later. So as we can see, Tracer comes up to me, bash and ult. I basically panic res here. Reaper ults, Zarya ults, our monkey ults. This is a pretty good exchange, not gonna lie. They don't have any grav, and they don't really have any other combo ultimate they can use for their DPS ults. So we are looking pretty much into the clear right now. The thing is that our DPS, tanks, and supports are very split apart. Now this is not really Anna's fault. She was staying on the top as much as she can, and it's unfortunate that she collapsed while our 2 DPS and our 1 DPS and our other tank collapsed. So as you can see, Winston says backup, but yet again he goes and dies when they know they have the Zarya and Tracer and Reaper. So this was a really weird decision. Yet again, staggered death basically. I'm trying to keep Nick alive here. I see the Reaper teleport, I fight a Pharah. Now he's separated. It's kind of my duty to call for soldier backup, but he should know that he is the only one there. Actually, all of our tanks are out of the battle right now. We have a Genji swap, I believe. That was the Winston, I want to say. I don't even know what's going on anymore. Maybe that was the yeah, that was the Reaper actually. Oh no. Yeah, no, that was the Winston, and then he swapped. Okay, I see. Now, okay, I'm gonna go back here. I'm gonna go back. That's too far back. Okay. Okay, let's go like right here. Okay, so we can see soldiers over here, really low on health. He just popped Tac Visor. How do I know this? Well, I can see the little blue thing right here. And if we go a little bit further, we can see, if I can pause correctly, maybe we can use spacebar. Good thinking. As you can see, yeah, he is using Tac Visor, and he kills the Zenyatta, which is not a bad pick. The thing is, he's on a sliver of health, and there's a Bastion right here, basically going behind him. And Ana's over here, our Pharah's over here. We still have no tanks to be seen yet. And this guy is on gas station, thinking supports will like, oh, we will just magically heal him from that range. For real talk, this is not acceptable as a DPS, okay? I know, you know, I could just be like, oh, it's because you're a support main and you don't know what it's like to be DPS. Well, the part in everyone's role is to call out bad positioning. Now, I should be calling out soldiers' bad positioning, but it doesn't matter because he is not in group. Yeah, he's not in team chat, and I'll show you guys proof that he is not in team chat. So as you can see, he Tac Visored. Yeah, he got a kill on a support, but they still have one more other support. I believe it's a Mercy, I want to say, or maybe an Ana. But he's really low health, and Zarya's right there, probably around mid-charge. Bastion's on the flank too, so he gets down to the Zenyatta. As you can see, he spams, I need healing. You should... This is the most frustrating thing you can do to support, guys. Don't spam, I need healing, when you are dead. Talk it out. Tell your supports, can I please receive some healing, or... can you please help me next time when I'm popping my ult? Because he didn't even communicate that he popped his ult or was gonna pop his ult. It was basically a bloodthirsty ult. He just wanted to kill someone, and then he like, that's the only frag he got over there, and he was there for a pretty long time. So for him, like, the amount of time that it took to get the frag plus an ultimate and just being exchanged for 1-for-1, but we're down to ultimate, that's not really good. And I'm over here trying to keep everybody alive because I'm not going to overextend for soldier. I have res, like, I should be using res whenever I can because I have res online. I'm not going to dive as soldier because that can eventually kill me. I can easily just get Zen Discord and then clipped by Tracer, and that's it. I'm out for basically the game because this is where we got the payload to. So let's resume to this. There's not really too much more. As you can see, the little I need healing thing pops up, right? That's frustrating to support because we think you are still alive and we need to heal you, so we're gonna get over there, but we find out that you are not alive, so we have to direct our attention somewhere else. Tell them, like, don't be toxic towards your support guys, okay? If your support is doing bad, tell them, well, if you are good at support, tell them, oh, do you want to switch? Or, what are you good at? Because you're not doing too hot on support right now. Say in the most non-offensive way possible. But sadly, some people have to be raw and to the truth. And that's perfectly fine. But this guy is using cuss words. He is basically demoralizing our team, making our teammates tilted just because he won't receive healing because he's out of position. And as a Mercy player and as an Ana who's trying to take cover, you can't heal overextended teammates because one, either there's obstacles in the way, two, there's enemies in the way, or even if you peek your head out, you're gonna get absolutely shreked by like Zenyatta, or you're gonna get targeted by Tracer and stuff like that. And our Ana was having troubles with the Tracer. I think I called it out earlier, but I never really called it out again. But our DPS were just focusing on card, and sadly, that's the harsh reality of this game. So let's play this more. Ana gets clipped because her situational awareness is not really too high. She was gonna die anyway, though, to be honest, because Tracer probably has ultimate, so she would have got pulse bombed if she grenaded herself and landed like a shot at Tracer. She would have recalled out of there, and she'll still be dead. That's the thing I'm trying to say. So Tracer goes after me. I can't really do anything else. I don't want to die with Res, so I go Res Ana. Ana pops the Nano boost, which is good. That's what we want to do. We have to stall it all we can. Their Mercy uses Res now, and I believe our Ana Nano boosted Genji. So I don't know if I tabbed it, but actually I don't think Genji has ultimate because this is a fairly recent switch. So let's see how this plays out. Reaper wipes everyone, and that's basically game. We don't have any support ultimates online, and our DPS go down. And sure, Soldier can contest right now. I could give him flack for not contesting, but our team just got wiped out, and they still have 2 minutes and 38 seconds on the clock, with basically only 8 meters to travel on the cart. So this is a loss. I can try and contest. It's not gonna work. Soldier can try and contest. It's probably not gonna work. Zen did pop Transcendence, so it's not absolutely for sure because maybe their DBS can miss some shots while Soldier just runs around on cart while I heal him. But I don't know. I personally didn't want to stall a cart because I'm just gonna die in fractions of a second. So as we can see, Soldier positioned himself over here. He runs away. I doubt he has tac visor, nor tac visor would be useful here. So we basically have a full 6 on cart. I try and contest, but as you can see right there, I get absolutely killed within a fraction of a second. And as you can see in the chat right here, Just Nick has joined the voice channel. That means he wasn't even in the voice channel to begin with. And like, if you're gonna be toxic, okay? If you're gonna be toxic, leave the voice channel, but don't even think about joining back unless you want to communicate with precision, not with flame or not with any of this like negativity. If you feel toxic or you feel like you're gonna be toxic, don't type in text chat, don't type in or don't talk in voice chat. If you want to do that, go to Call of I'm just joking, don't go to Call of Duty. If you're tilted, just go watch YouTube, go watch Netflix. Simmer down, go play some Minecraft or Roblox for all I care. It's like, just chill out, because all in all, this is just a game. And if that's just gonna stress you out, then a lot of things, like more competitive matches, will stress you out even more, making you more tilted, making you lose more games. So in all, it's not worth being toxic and keep on playing. For all means, please quit. Just quit for the moment. Just simmer down. Take some chill pills, bro. And then just go on. So, sadly, this is not the guy's thought process. And I'll leave you with this audio. I can turn up the volume. And sadly, it goes to this. If you do not like harsh language, or if you weren't expecting harsh language in this video, then please refrain from watching in the next 15 seconds.
Fuck you. You're fucking animal garbage. You can't fucking heal me once. You fucking animal. Stop. You didn't fucking have fucking 5 HP, you fucking animal.
Heroes never die.
Now, as we can see, he's being very toxic. I want to point out the chat right now, because he says, sorry, uncarryable, 4600 can't win here. I'm guessing that's his quote-unquote SR, when he's like the lowest rank here, but I don't know. I'm not gonna judge. But this guy is being extremely toxic, And from what I've been hearing, he's not even American. Why are you playing on American servers? Like, I could be wrong, because America is completely diverse. So he could be in America, you know, he could be living in like California, he can be living in New York or whatever. I'm not too sure. But if you're out of country, right? If you're not in the US, if you're in like Europe or something, please don't play on NA servers, because you're just making it worse for your team and for yourself. Like, no one wants to play on 200 ping, son, okay? No one wants to do that to yourself. And I guess to really end it off, I know this was a really sloppy commentary. I'll let it play a little bit more. I'll turn the volume down. There's only like 10 seconds left. But team comp, like, okay, I'm not gonna say everything is at this guy's fault. This guy is probably just having an off day. But the moment you switch to toxicity, to derogative, to not derogative terminology, to negative remarks, to just bringing the whole vibe, I know, what a hipster thing to say, to bring the vibe down, you shouldn't do that. Like, some of the easiest lessons you learn in kindergarten and like first grade is like, keep the bad things to yourself and don't say them out loud, because it's gonna create people who hate you then, and it's gonna create people who do not like you anymore. And that's sadly what this guy did. He basically turned the whole team against him, and we basically threw the whole second round because he was flaming. And it's not actually all mechanically his fault 100%. Our tanks were being a bit aggressive against the Bastion, and we weren't really diving as a team in order to deal with the threat. I could have switched to like a Lucio for stall or something like that, but I had to play for res though, through my mindset, because there really wouldn't be anything else there. So sadly, we lost that game, and actually after this game, I went on to lose 6 more matches and tie the last match because someone DC'd twice because of their internet and they knew about it. So sadly, that's how competitive it is. And as professional as this mic sounds, I got interrupted in my recording and I have no clue what I just said. But I guess go over. I seriously don't know. Rule of the wise, don't be this guy. And if you want to be, yet again, I'm gonna say it again, if you want to be toxic, go play another game. Go play Minecraft. Go play GTA. Go play, I don't know, Halo. Whatever is your chill game, or just watch YouTube or Netflix, just to like calm your engines down. Because all in all, this is just a game, and while it may be competitive, that doesn't mean you need to be playing it 24/7. You gotta have fun with video games. That's what I learned about Overwatch, because I've been taking it way too seriously lately, and I just need some friends. They're not the best at this game, but they really make me or they really ensue that Overwatch is a pretty fun game, whether if you win or lose. So all in all, guys, don't be toxic, and if you don't be toxic, and if you actually, I'm gonna say a little thing that Jeff Kaplan said today in the Play Nice Play Fair developer update for Toxicity and stuff like that. If you say something nice, that's gonna brighten someone's day. They're gonna feel motivated about themselves. They're gonna feel positive about themselves. So I guess the PSA of this message is to say something nice to someone. Say, "Hey, Widow, that's a really nice shot," or say, "Hey, Reaper, that was a really good ult." And I'm not saying like this in a mocking tone, but seriously, compliment your teammates, because yes, it might boost their ego, but it's gonna boost their morality. It's gonna make them feel good, and it's gonna make them probably pumped and more motivated to play more competitive games at their 100%, 110% basically. So yeah, I think that's really all I have to say. I'm gonna make a more in-depth guide to Toxicity probably in a Mercy 101 or something like that, where I actually script out everything. But this particular competitive match really made me tilted and really offsetted me, because I never really got into this heavy of a toxicity, like of a toxic player before. So I just want to share this with you guys. If you guys see this guy in your game, I don't want you to flame him. I want you to compliment him. I want you to be nice to him, because if niceness goes around the world, then we will all be nice. If hatred goes around the world, we will all be hateful. So I'll leave it on that note. If you guys enjoyed this video, please press that like button down below. If you guys feel so compelled to see more YouTube videos and live streams of Overwatch and Warframe and stuff like that, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I hope you guys have a great and wonderful day. Goodbye.
No suit and tie, but baby, I go to work. Don't do it for the money, but that's one of the perks. If y'all got the shovel, then I got the dirt. Burying rap is what I mean when I say take them to church. Oh man, I'm back with more bars. Yo, girlfriend on my scorecard. Opportunity knocks well. Someone please tell me what it is.